I hate my thighs.
Oh, come on.
I can't even open a magazine without thinking thighs, thighs, thighs. Well, I'll take your thighs and raise you a chin.
I'll take your chin and raise you a...
What?
Oh, come on.
Hey, I happen to love the way I look. You should. You paid enough for it.
Hey, I resent that. I do not believe in plastic surgery.
Well, not yet.
Ma'am, do you have this in the next size up?
Sorry. We only carry sizes 1, 3, and 5. You could try Sears.
Of her. She's like a Martian. God, my hips are huge. Oh, please. I hate my calves.
At least you guys can wear halters. I've got man shoulders.
I used to think there was just fat and skinny. Apparently, there's a lot of things that can be wrong on your body.
My hairline is so weird.
My pores are huge.
My nail beds suck. I have really bad breath in the morning.
Ew.
Over here, Dad.
Wait, how do you zoom out? There she is.
Some girl ate Monica.
Shut up. The camera adds 10 pounds.
So how many cameras are actually on you?
I know, I'm just one stomach flew away from my goal weight.
My name is Rain Parcell. This is episode 5 of my series, Starving for Acceptance, Why Fashion Keeps Selling Us the Same Body. This is beauty standards in TV and movies as part of my senior capstone, with my primary research question being, why does the fashion industry continue to promote damaging beauty ideals despite growing awareness of their harm? That is the overarching theme of my video essays. My goal is to create increased awareness of this harm, create a community to discuss these issues, and to begin to change that ideal. To note, my videos and research are centered in a female and Western perspective, as that is my experience. In this video, I want to focus on how TV shows and movies reinforce beauty standards, sometimes subtly, sometimes not. So, just to talk about how the messages we internalize about our bodies don't come from nowhere, but rather how they exist everywhere. In order to do this, I'm going to go through each clip from the beginning, then go further in depth on the scene in a TV show that inspired this whole project for me. In the Sex and the City Thighs, Thighs, Thighs clip, we see the normalization of discussing our own and others' bodies in a negative way as casual conversation. It takes the idea that women who already fit the beauty standard are still obsessing over problem areas. It's teaching viewers that this level of self-criticism is normal, constantly analyzing your body, picking it apart, dissecting it. It's just part of being a woman. With Samantha's part at the end, where they are all shocked that she doesn't have something that she wants fixed, adds to the idea that not hating yourself is something seen as radical or unheard of. Like, it's almost shocking to not have an issue with yourself. And in teen media specifically, we can look at Mean Girls with the Caltine bars, the intense dieting behaviors. But the scenes I chose to show are funny, exaggerated, supposed to be ironic, but it's reinforcing the idea that insecurity is expected. Every girl in the scene lists something wrong with her body as they compare themselves, very similar to the Sex and the City girls. And Katie, not having something she finds wrong about herself, is weird. And Katie wasn't thinking about herself in this way before, but she learns to do the same thing. Not as an act, but it becomes real to her. Fatphobia is often used as a gag, or the idea of the funny fat friend is riffed off of continuously, from Kat's character in Euphoria to Fat Amy in Pitch Perfect, or one of the biggest examples, Fat Monica from Friends. The whole point of Monica is that she used to be fat. the fact isn't used for anything other than to make fun of her. It is a recurring joke that told the same message. Being anything but skinny isn't okay. With The Devil Wears Prada 2 about to come out, if you rewatch the first one, there are some absolutely awful things said that at the time were just normal. One of the most impactful scenes I find is this. It directly connects success, especially in fashion, to extreme thinness, particularly through discipline and harm in order to maintain it. But exposure to these ideas don't strictly exist in adult media either. For example, she's having my baby back ribs from Boy Meets World.
Corey, about this whole pregnancy thing, see, I'm kinda not.
What do you mean?
I'm not pregnant.
You're not?
There's no baby in there, Corey. I'm really sorry. Everyone,
Yeah.
I have something to say. I don't know exactly how this whole rumor got started, but I'm not having a baby.
What?
You know, Sean was the one that
You were the one that said she couldn't fit into her pants.
Because I'm fat.
What?
That's why I went on a diet. Eric and I went on a diet.
I'm not fat. I'm pregnant.
Oh, yeah. I'm pregnant, too.
I started to feel bad about myself, so I decided to lose a little weight. I mean, it's embarrassing to not be the tall one, or the skinny one, or the one with the 8% body fat.
Wait, at 6.
Funny thing is that when all of you guys started treating me differently, I thought it was because I was skinnier. When I found out it was because you thought I was pregnant, I didn't want to let that good feeling go.
Topanga, why in the world would you want to go on a diet?
Topanga, you're gorgeous.
Eric, tell them I'm fat.
You're not fat, you're hot. I just told you you're fat, so you give me your pizza. Hey, fatty, give me your pizza. Give it!
Okay, so maybe I'm not fat, but I'm never gonna look like you, Angela.
And I'm never gonna look like you. I'd kill for those curves. You know what? I'm self-conscious about my height. It says 5'2" on my driver's license.
And I hate my feet.
She has bunions.
Sean.
What? I'm not perfect. I am. I have almost no butt.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter. Unfortunately, we live in a society where they tell us we have to look a certain way. So we're all under pressure to live up to unrealistic expectations.
All right, I can't take it anymore. You know, I'm not really perfect. You know why I go to the gym? It's because in high school they used to have this little nickname for me. It was Jumbo Jack. Jumbo Jack! You were fat! I was, all right? I just wanted people to like me. Oh, that's why I like you, Jumbo Jack.
This is a show made for an audience of people aged 12 to 14. There are still jokes about bodies, weight, food consumption, and all of that in relation to desirability. It sends a message your body is something people can comment on, something that is not strictly yours, but also for the eyes of other people. It doesn't just impact audiences either. It impacts the actors too. People don't fully realize the impact of the moment because it was just the culture. This is the scene that inspired my project, and these standards keep getting promoted because they're everywhere. These are learned behaviors from years of being shown over and over again what is acceptable, what isn't. They were teaching us to question, compare, and criticize our bodies. And it can become hard to separate your own voice from everything you've been told. Recognizing where these standards came from, Realizing you weren't just overthinking your body, but rather you were taught to, is the beginning to how we can reject these standards. My goal with this video was to go through how TV shows and movies reinforce beauty standards both subtly and not so, in order to create increased awareness and community around this issue. So if the ideas and content I shared resonated with you, please keep following, watch my other videos. Feel free to contact me by email or Instagram. Thank you so much for watching and giving your time to me.